film festivals are a scam. They're a scam. You are an indie filmmaker and you have just completed your short film, web series, micro documentary, major documentary, feature film that's an indie project, music video, whatever form of moving picture that you feel like you want the world to see, and you're ready to apply to film festivals. I think you need to stop and watch this video first, because everything I'm about to share here is very, very important. Like I said, I hope that it saves you some coin. My name is Shania Banton, and I have been a filmmaker, director, writer, and producer for the past 11 years, and I've been a screener for a film festival for the past 2 years. After 11 years applying to film festivals and 2 years now being a little behind the scenes of these film festivals, I'm here to kind of talk about what it takes to get into these film festivals and all the things that you should know. I'm spilling the tea. Let's start by talking about what is a film festival. A film festival is an opportunity for indie filmmakers to screen across the world in different locations and network with other potential filmmakers that they want to collaborate with, agents, executives from studios, investors. All of these things come together for the love of film and moving picture. That is what a film festival is. But out of context and for lack of better phrases, I hate to say it, but some film festivals are a scam. I'm so sorry to break it to you. Not all, but some. If you are ready to go onto the festival circuit, the first thing I always recommend that you do is create a festival strategy. Now, Shania, how do I create a festival strategy? No worries. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Let's start by creating a spreadsheet. If you are a type A brain, a spreadsheet is your favorite thing to create. But if you are not a type A brain, just go ahead and create whatever you want to create. On that spreadsheet, I want you to write down every single film festival that you're interested in. Take a minute and Google all these film festivals, because that's going to take you to the next step. Research all of those festivals that you're interested in. So write down the ones that you're interested in, take your time, and now deep dive into those film festivals. Right? When I say the ones that you're interested in, most people are just interested in film festivals because they just heard the name. So let's just write down all the ones that you know about and then go into the research. What do I mean when I say dive into that research? I mean, figure out whether or not you are in alignment with those film festivals. What do these film festivals have to offer to you? When do these film festivals occur? Where are these film festivals? And can you get to it in the chance that your film does get in? It's like going on a trip, right? You research where you're going before you go. If this is an LGBTQ plus film festival and you have a film about being a misogynistic man struggling through his manhood or whatever the case may be, not saying that that can't get in, because who am I to say that? However, is that truly in alignment with that? As a heterosexual man, is that truly in alignment with this LGBTQ film festival? No? Yes? Perhaps? Maybe? These film festivals could be $60 plus and upwards of $60. The cheapest in the early bird, you may get it for $25. These days, $30. If I'm betting woman, it's my last bet. $30 per. Make sure that the ones that you're interested in, that you are actually in alignment with them. Second thing I want you to research when you're looking them up, what do these film festivals have to offer? You can technically have a projector from Amazon and a projector screen also from Amazon, maybe even Temu, set up in your backyard, throw yourself on Film Freeway and call yourself a festival. People do it all the time, especially overseas. You want to make sure that it's actually a film festival and it's not a little drive-in movie theater. Why? Because you just spent all your money and hard work and time on this project. And I don't think you should be paying somebody to project it in their backyard, because you can project it in your backyard. You can market to people. They're not going to do that. So what are you giving them your money for? So research, are they actually a film festival? What do they have to offer? Who are their partners? Do they have other opportunities after this film festival to make sure that if I pay the $60 and I get in, I'm actually being granted an opportunity and not just a screen to play on? Because you, my friend, you indie filmmaker watching this, you can go out and get a screen to play your film on. You do not need to pay somebody $60 to do that. Let me break that down even more. You're paying $60 for them to include you in a film block with other films. So it's not even about you. You can pay the $60 and make your own screening and it be about you. What sponsors do they have? What executives are they anticipating? How do you figure that out? Look at their past years. How many years have they been around? If they've been around for a year or 2 years, maybe you don't want to necessarily submit to them just yet. Do they bring out executives every year? What kinds of films usually get into this? Are these films that also meet the quality of your film? And when I say quality, I'm not talking about look, I'm talking about story. I'm talking about, we all know what alignment means, right? But now that you have a solid, concise list of film festivals that are aligned with you and your film, and you're actually ready to start applying, let's do something first. Categorize. Refine and categorize all of these films into location. Why? Because your premiere status is your virginity of the film festival circuit. Your premiere status is your virginity of the film festival circuit. The next thing that you're going to do that's also going to help with you deciding on your premiere status and who you're going to give that premiere status to is your deadlines. You want to make sure that you put your deadlines on this spreadsheet, on this list of organization, on this festival strategy. You want to put your deadlines. You want to put the deadlines to apply and when they say they will tell you about the decision. Why? Because when you know about when you're going to get the decision, you will know about who you're going to give your premiere status to. So if Film Festival X is telling you in June and Film Festival Y is telling you in August, before June, they're going to ask you, do we have your premiere status? And you have to decide yes or no, because that's going to affect your premiere status for Film Festival Y that is getting back to you in August. Are you following me here? Now let's talk about the nitty-gritty of film festivals. I'm taking the hat off. I'm sipping the tea. When it comes to film festivals, I need you to listen to me clearly. Stay away from the scams. There are so many scams. You're going to notice the scams when you're doing your research. You're going to notice that people have a screen and a projector from Amazon and Temu, and they're setting it up in their backyard, but they're setting it up in Greece or in Ireland or hell, in Kentucky. They're setting it up somewhere and they're calling it a film festival. They're charging you money so that their friends could come and sit down in the audience and watch your film. You just paid for Brad's friends to watch your film. One of the biggest scams is the people who are in your emails after you make a Film Freeway account. The people who are in your DMs of your production company Instagram page and like, hey, we saw your film and we love it. Come and apply to our film festival. Here's 50% off. You love my film, but you want me to still pay to be in your festival. If you love my film so much, you would give me a waiver, right? If they love your film so much, they would give you a waiver, right? If you are getting a discount code for a film festival that you, number one, probably haven't heard of, but also were never interested in, that's not you getting another opportunity. That's somebody trying to get a sale from you. The next thing I will say, and I'll leave it here, do not desaturate your film by getting 19 billion laurels. It means nothing. There's actually categories when you are screening and reviewing films. If you see that they've been in 15,000 unknown film festivals, it's less appealing to you. You got into 20 film festivals that nobody knows about, but yet you want this notable film festival to be proud to say your film is screening at their festival. You've given it to Tom, Dick, and Harry already. Remember, your premiere status is your virginity. You've given it to Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Bob, and Jack, and Jill, and Jane. Why would Tribeca want that? I get it. You want to be seen. You want to get your name out there. You want an opportunity to network, but do it in all the right ways. Because I promise you, all those laurels that people are seeing on your movie poster, you could have made them all yourself and people will still give you the same congratulations in your comments. Why? Because nobody actually knows what they mean. People who are the audience members and not the filmmakers, even some of the filmmakers, honestly, but people who are the audience members don't know what this actually means. You can say, I got into this in film festival internationally, domestically, in space. Nobody knows what it means. They just hear that you have an accomplishment and they're going to be proud of you either way. So if you just want laurels, make them on Canva, make them on Film Freeway. It's free. If you didn't know, you can do it and put it on your poster, post that you got into 40 plus film festivals. Nobody's going to do the research. I promise you. And everybody will still give you the same congratulations that you're looking for. It's desaturating your film. Festivals aren't interested in your film that have already been around the block, that have already been seen in 40 plus festivals. And again, that's if it's 40 plus unknown festivals. There's not that many big film festivals for you to have gotten into 40 plus of those. Your film, your art, your projects are valuable. So don't just willy-nilly pay people to take it from you and desaturate it and show it to a room of their friends. You have friends, you have a community, you have a network that you can tap into and give the attention to just your film.